YouTube? How are you? So it's time for another reaction. But today I want to talk about somebody new for my channel. And I would like to give full credit to the channel, The House of Hannibal, for introducing me to this individual. I did not know about them until one stream that The House of Hannibal did featuring Lisa Richards. And I'm just going to tell you guys, she is a lot. But that also applies to all of the other locales. They all seem to share the same traits. They're all pretty much unpleasant people. They have very little in the way of social skills, social graces. They're not nice, always begging, not good with money, just wanting to come on whatever platform and beg for whatever money. We're going to go into the comments before we get into the actual video with Lisa. So what I would like to do is do a react today. And those of you that are on my channel, I welcome your input and your opinions and your feelings about anybody that I react to. You know, I'm bringing new people here to my channel, other people that I would like to talk about, to open up discussion of interest. But I'm always interested in how you feel about the subject matter. I would also like to say, but before we begin this reaction, that knowing that Lisa does have issues with something, some substance, me reacting to her, I am in no way making fun of substance problems. Addiction is a very ugly, ugly thing. It ruins lives. It wrecks lives. It changes a person. It alters a person. It changes their reality and their focus. And the person who is the addict, you know, they're just walking around in a dark room with no light. And you always hope and pray that whoever that person is, that they find their way out, that they find some kind of light in there and get their life together. So me reacting to Lisa, I'm not here to make fun of what's going on with her. From what I've seen of her, she is a detestable person. She is awful. She is one heck of a beggar. And that's what I want to talk about. But there is that sad element of substances being involved. But in no way am I making fun of it or that in general. So I'm going to do the react and just wait till after I post to see how you guys feel about Lisa and if I should do any more reacts on Lisa, because trust me, she is a lot. I know a lot of you were cool with the A Sweet Madness content. A Sweet Madness is a lot in another way. And Lisa is different in other certain ways. So let me just go ahead and bring up the video. Okay. And this video is courtesy of the channel FOTZE. I will leave a link for the original video in the video description. Before we get into the video itself, just to give a little bit of context, just to kind of give you a glimpse about what this content is going to be about, what might be in it for anyone who might want to bow out for certain reasons. Let's get into the comments and give you guys a way to see what's going on. Kai Start has a little description saying, kindly exercise caution when making donations, ensuring that you are well informed about the recipients. This channel strives to feature creators from diverse backgrounds and walks of life. Ultimately, it is your prerogative to determine your preferences and support for a particular creator. Please note that the comments left on these videos do not necessarily reflect the opinions of this channel, nor does the channel owner assume responsibility for any actions or behaviors depicted in these videos. Duly noted. Okay, so let's go on to the comments. So Southern Miss says, imagine looking out your window on a Monday and seeing a crazy blankhead in the road yelling at her phone for $11.27. Yeah, that would be very disturbing. Purple Ocean says, but you're right outside your apartment building? You got money 3 times already today. This needs to stop. Her family asked that no one send her money. And I'm on the side of the family. Well, there's an old saying, and I've said it many times here on my channel. If you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for the rest of his life. Sometimes the most harmful thing you can do is make someone codependent on you and your kindness and your generosity. Because by making them dependent on you, they will never find their independence or their own strength to do things on their own. Whenever they need something, they'll forever come to you and never learn how to do it on their own. So if the family is stepping forward and saying, please, no one send this person money. I hope that anybody watching this video that might send her money, please, you might want to stop. Maybe if Lisa stops getting money and stops the begging, maybe then it might wake her up a little bit to do things for herself, and she can find a more steady, stable income and get her life together. Roswell says, why is her chat so stupid? She only has Wi-Fi at her house. That's true. If you got Wi-Fi, you get too away from the Wi-Fi, it might disrupt the service. Cool Dude says she's literally in front of the houses directly behind her apartment building. So that I haven't watched the stream, but the title of it was Stranded. So here's my question. Here's my logical question. Stranded implies that you are somewhere remote where there is no one. There's absolutely no one to help you. If you are near houses and people, how can you possibly be stranded? Surely there's somebody that could help you in some way, you know, to make a phone call if you don't have a phone. How can you possibly be stranded? You know, you're not in the middle of, say, Highway 404 in the middle of the Mojave Desert with no one around. You're not stranded. Chubby says, stupid excuses they give. It's only stupid to you, Lisa, because you think your habit is the most important. People are genuinely struggling to pay bills and eat. This is true. She is so bloody selfish, and OMG, she's outside some stranger's house that has kids and is freaking out. Yeah, and the messed up part about that is that she has kids herself. So as a mother, you know, if you were concerned for your own children, why not be respectful of other people's children and not scare the crap out of them by freaking out? Sansa says, she said the other day that she gets more money when she acts upset and crazy. It works. Look at all the idiots that give her money. So it's an act, is it? See, that's the problem with TikTok. Too many people are acting distressed and not actually being distressed. How many people on TikTok are actually going through hard times and need help versus ones that don't really need help and just acting as if they need help? Wouldn't that kind of hurt those that really do need help, that they feel helpless and hopeless and they feel that they have no one to turn to and they're just reaching out for a helping hand, and yet they're having trouble finding people to help them because there's so many people on TikTok begging unnecessarily? You know, you're dirtying up the pool. Get out. Let's see. Purple Ocean says, and this is the type of person you want to give your money to. You're all sick in the head if you give her a dime. Well, I wouldn't say sick in the head. I would say they are simply just generous, naive people that it takes a while for them to learn that they're looking at a scammer who scams. You could have a naive, generous person that maybe they've gone through some hard times and they feel a sense of empathy for that person, not realizing that they are being lied to. You know, like there's I've looked around on TikTok. There's too many damsels in distress. Okay. Too many people that are tying themselves to the railroad track saying, help me, when they got the power to untie themselves, get off the railroad tracks and do something else. As long as there are enablers and supporters, that behavior is going to continue. I survived Scammy says, OMG, I can't with her. That woman is going to get Cash App shut down. The whole app? How would she do that? Lori Compton says, y'all, I hear the desperation when she says, I need my medicine. She's not even sick. Her medicine is another hit or two. No one, and I mean no one, behaves that way over Mucinex and freaking cough drops. She has really fallen into the abyss since Jace was removed from the house. Oh, she has no intention to try and get him back, and he is better. Yeah, about that. So when the House of Hannibal was showing Lisa on his stream not too long ago, the state of the house that those children or that child was living in, it was deplorable. It was disgusting. The place was filthy. There were mattresses on the floor. There was animal feces on the floor. There were cockroaches. It was, animals in a barn live better. This is how her kids were living. So if the child was removed from the home, I would say, yeah, that was the best thing for that child. If you can't provide a clean, healthy, safe environment, they don't need to be there, period. Eva Elizabeth says, that girl ain't got no congestion in that cough. Now stop it. Jamie says, I must be cruel. I can't imagine falling for this act. Maybe I'm too jaded. There's so many people that give her money. I can't understand it. Make it make sense. How do half the cows on TikTok get away with it? They're not nice people, and they lie. And there's a constant sob story. They come on with a sob story. They get money for it. Then the next day, there's another sob story and another and another and another and another. And it just keeps coming. There's never a pause of, okay, I went through this crisis. I'm fine now. And then wait a month or two, and here comes another one. No, it's like one right after the other, the other, the other. How are people not picking up on this? Jessica says, not Lisa doing laps around her apartment building so she can stay on Wi-Fi and pretend she's stranded somewhere far, far away. Yeah, the scam of it all. Aries says, my God, dude, never, ever in my 45 years, ever have I seen anyone so bad off. Lie and manipulate the heck out of people so much. OMG, something needs to be done about this. She has got well over $200 well over in the past 24 hours. If people keep sending her money, she's going to continue to do this. Of course she will. Because if she's getting what she wants, if she's making more money begging in a day than most would make just at an 8-hour job, of course she's going to continue. Of course she is. That's that negative reinforcement. You don't reinforce bad behavior. Because if you do, the behavior will continue. If you don't back it up, there's a chance it might actually break down. Just Nobody says, if she's so sick, she should have got medicine instead of smokes. I hope she goes to rehab and gets her crap together soon, but I can't see her doing it. She's a pro at emotionally manipulating her way through life. Yep. And part of that manipulation is the addiction itself. Like the addiction is a jealous mistress. It walks into your life looking all pretty, looking appealing, and you think it's just fun. And then over time, that mistress starts to take control of you. Really take control. And she's jealous, and she's possessive, and she's controlling, and she wants more and more of you and your life until she's in your face and she won't go away. So to make the mistress happy, you might lie, you might manipulate, you might steal, you might do things you wouldn't normally do if you were sober. So like I'm praying that this person, Lisa, finds her way out of the hole. Like you have to wonder, like, if these awful behavior, how much of it is her and how much of it is the addiction itself that's making her do this? Like, how much is influencing that? Love Ann says, that lady, Mama Julie, needs to stop helping her because this is ridiculous. Sick of her voice and begging. She needs money every 5 minutes. Yep. Sam says, the way she's treating people is unacceptable. I have worked with a lot of addicts, but she takes the cake. It's way more than addiction with her. Like, if there's mental issues, emotional issues, it's not for me to speak on it. I'm not a doctor, but I hope she gets help for all of her issues. That says, not a cough, a sniffle, a snot, nothing. Need some Sudafed. Kimberly says, OMG, she needs money 24/7. She's going to end up homeless. Southern Miss says, heck no, she isn't with that fake sick voice. Kimberly says, this woman makes more money begging than I do working. You can get cold meds at Dollar Tree for less than $5. True. This is disgusting. The way she harasses and cusses people out. Talk about entitled. That's true, though. You can find some over-the-counter pain meds at Dollar Tree, and they work just fine. Absolutely fine. You don't need the top shelf stuff. If it's a cold, it's a cold. Nothing you can do about it. It's got to write itself out. Roswell says, shut up. A child telling her to shut up. Good. If she's screaming and she's scaring them, she needs to shut up. Kia says, this woman is literally in the back of her apartment complex. Funny, when she was with her dad, she showed the store. Let me tell you what happened. She got her fix, then went to a store, got the cheapest cold stuff or smokes, and now she is short. She had $23, never have paid $40 for cheap cough syrup and a small pack of cough drops. Yeah, you can go to the dollar store and get some cough drops for $1, get some cough syrup for $1. Got a pack of smokes if you're going to have to smoke. So like $12 for the whole thing. Why does she need $40? Makes no sense. Let's see. Let's see. So you can see by the comments what we're dealing with here. I purposely went to the comments first to give you guys some context about what Lisa's all about. And again, I'm not here to make fun of her being an addict. There's no parody in that. There's no satire. But this is part of what's going on with her. And so it's a topic on the table and it needs to be known. So I'm going to go ahead and react to this and give my thoughts. And you guys can tell me in the comments later what you think. If you want me to cover more of Lisa or not. If not, I will switch to somebody else. So here we go, y'all.
Oh. Oh. All right, hold on. Where'd you go?
Where'd who go?
Okay.
Who is she talking to? Is she talking to TikTok?
Okay, hold on. Okay. No, I can't help you. Whatever the excuses they give. If you come in, say something, please. I can't breathe.
You know, there are different stages to having a cold, and every cold or virus is different, and they all hit people different. But from what I'm seeing, if Lisa does have a cold, I don't see any watery eyes. I don't hear any congestion up here. That would affect your voice. I don't hear any coughing. If she does have a cold, it's in the beginning stages where you're really not feeling it. You might be tired a little bit. But if you're feeling not well, why go on TikTok? Just take some time and get yourself together.
Okay. Here, let me put this up in case it goes down again. Please. Fully 1966 11:27. Like that's it. It's 11:27. That is what it is short.
And I love how these locals, even the TikTok locals, they make it seem like their money problems are everybody else's problems, that they are entitled to everybody else's money. Hence the problem why it's a problem to sometimes donate to people like this. Because once you give them money, they feel forever entitled to your income. They'll never get their crap together. They'll never be motivated to. So she's complaining. Oh, I've only got so much money. I've only got so much money, but I don't feel well. Well, you know what to do? You've only got $5 in your pocket. You know what to do, Lisa? You get your butt to the Dollar Tree. You spend $1 on some aspirin, maybe another $1 on a bottle of 7-Up and some crackers, and you go home and you just ride out the cold. What you don't do is get on TikTok or any other platform and guilt people like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And me not feeling good is everybody else's problem. I'm sure there are people in the world that they don't feel good. They get up in the morning. They might have a cold. They might have some congestion. They might have allergies. But they got to take some over-the-counter stuff and go to work and be there for 8 hours and deal with whatever job they got to do. They tough it out. Why can't you?
I don't care. Why are you not in here? Like, stop. I need 1127 to that
How does it feel to want?
at CA.
And if you don't get it, then what? If you don't get $11.27, then what? You don't get it. Do you have a backup plan? What's the backup plan? There's no backup plan here. If I don't get 11.27, what's the backup plan? To go back to your house and cry?
Thank you, horror. Okay, just chill and stay. Okay, please. I'm trying because that is what it's over, and I need it because I want to go home. Please. I am so over this. I can't even see out of this. Nobody's gonna fucking help. I can't see anything.
You know, let's apply a little logic and reason here. It's not as if she's riding around in a car and she's stranded on the side of the road and she needs money to tow her car. She's out walking around. That means she knows where she is. So wherever she walked to, she can walk back. I don't see a state of a medical emergency where an ambulance or firefighters need to be called. You walked to the store to get stuff, or you're going to go get stuff, you can walk yourself back. You're not dizzy. You're not ready to pass out where you need someone to come get you. If you've got family, you're on a phone doing TikTok. Why not call a family member and say, hey, can you come pick me up? I don't feel like I can walk right now. If you're that sick, why were you walking in the first place? Why? If you're ill, really ill, you should not be out of the house.
I can't. Just get in here.
Lord. Wow. So those of you that have seen me react to a sweet madness, the way she was going about things, all the dry begging, this one is literally screaming at people to get in her room and give her money. Wow. Wow. TikTok, you're blowing my mind. You are blowing my absolute mind with the beggars and the tactics they use, and they work. Insane. Why do people put up with this? They don't have to. Do they not realize they don't have to? Do they realize that these people are not entitled to their money?
Just get in here.
And do what?
It's Mama Julie, 1966. Please, and let me go home, please.
You walk there, walk back.
I'm not going. I'm getting real mad. Not at you guys, not at you guys, not at you guys, okay? I'm not ending it. It's not me. It's not me. I need $11.27. That's what's happening.
You know, that's really suspicious when I think about it. That's really sus to me. Naming an exact amount, $11.27. That sounds like the exact cost of an item. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here. Okay. I'm going to go on a limb because I don't know. I'm just taking a guess here. Theory, just something to be known. A pack of cigarettes costs $10. I know this because I'm a smoker. I'll confess to that all day long. Yes, I smoke cigarettes. Yes, I know it's a bad habit. I should quit. I'm trying. I got a vape. I'm trying to get away from the smokes. But a pack of cigarettes costs $10. But then you got to pay tax on top of that. And I'm wondering if that comes close to the $11.27.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm just trying to explain, and it keeps turning off because my phone's probably overheating or something. I don't know, to pay for the rest of my medicine at the corner store, please.
Go to a dollar store. Go to a dollar store. Hey, no shade and no shame. I love the dollar store. They got everything there, including groceries. You know, when I was married to my second husband, that's how we did it. We'd go to the dollar store and have a grocery list, and whatever we could get at the dollar store, get that first. And whatever we couldn't find, go to the big box store and saved a lot of money that way. But they do have a medical section where you can get all kinds of stuff for cheap, including like a small bag of cough drops. You can get some cough medicine. You can get aspirin. You can get over-the-counter pain meds. So what? They're not name brand. You don't need name brand as long as they work. You can stock up on cold stuff for like $5. Get yourself a bottle of soda if you need it. Get some crackers, some tissues. Load up for like $10. Done.
I don't think this is private or anything. I don't know anymore. I don't remember. I just need some help. That's it. Ran up the hill. Ran up the hill. Ran up the hill. Ran up the hill. Ran up the hill.
Well, hold on a minute. Stop right there. She ran up a hill. You're sick and you're running up hills? Does that strike anybody as odd that she said that? I ran up a hill. When you're sick, you don't want to run anywhere. Your body feels worn down. Your body is fighting whatever infection is going on. So if you're running, Lisa, you're fine. You're really fine. You're not that sick. Or at least you're not in the stage of cold yet that's going to knock you on your tail.
I need 1127 on the that right there. That right there. No, I'm not okay. I'm hot. My phone's shutting off. And I just want to go home and take my medicine. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I need $11.27. That's all I need. You're worried.
And from what the comments said, she made $200 this day. So if you spend $11.27 on medicine, where'd the rest of it go? Where'd the rest of it go? You have to wonder.
Oh my God. Where are you guys?
The desperation is real. Coming on TikTok and waiting around for people to give her money. And that's how she supports herself. Where is the stability? There is none. Like, what are you going to do, Lisa, when people stop being generous? When they stop giving? Because you can't reach a point with people where they start seeing right through you and you start getting less and less and less until you've literally burnt everybody out. When your entire audience says, hey, I've given X amount of dollars X many times, and the bank of TikTok shuts down on you. You can't make any more withdrawals. At what point do you realize this is not a stable system? And I need to create some stability and rely on myself versus the kindness of others. You know, you're reaching into that bank vault of kindness and pulling out, and not giving back. Soon that sucker is going to be empty.
Can anybody please help, please, before this overheats again, please?
If anybody wants to help Lisa, and this is not me telling people what to do, with someone like Lisa, the best way to help is to not help. If you really want to do some good, don't help. Let her go through some rough times. Let her have some money troubles that she has to struggle through. She has to work out on her end how to fix it. It'll help make her stronger and smarter. And it might create some stability. Right now, she's walking on quicksand, about ready to sink all the way in. Sometimes the best way to help people is to not help people. When we were all kids, yes or no, did our parents let us scrape our knees just to teach us, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that? That hurts. If people keep saving her, even though it's meant out of kindness and generosity, you're not really saving her. You're not really helping her. You're hurting her.
I went down. It's 11:27 over. Because I just ran up the hill. And what happened was it's 11:27 over. I texted everybody in my phone, everybody in my thing that I talked to. Half of them didn't answer, and I don't want to go all the way home without my medicine. I just did all this.
So basically, you went to the store knowing you only had a certain amount. You shop for that certain amount. If you need more and you don't have the money, you know what you say? Oh, well, I can only get what I can get. You don't get on TikTok and beg for the rest.
Yeah, real funny. Oh, I think I hit my lip when I was running back up the hill. I need $11.27. $11.27 to finish getting my medicine. Yes. So sick of explaining everything over and over and over.
Well, when you sit there and you get on TikTok and you ask for other people's money, generally they want to know why and what the money is being used for. They have a right to ask. If you're not using your own money to buy items, they have a right to ask, you want money, but why should I give it to you? I spent the last week working my butt off at my job. Why should I take money out of my pocket that I earned and give it to you? So coming online and whining and crying about, I have to explain myself over and over. Well, that's the price you pay for wanting other people's money. If they earned it, if they worked for it, they got the right to know where it's going and why.
No, I can't. Can you pin that? If you give me $11.27, sure. Like, I need to get my medicine. I cannot go home without it. Like, this is craziness.
Yeah, you can. You certainly can. I mean, a cold, if it's a cold is a cold is a cold. Whether you have no medicine or all the medicine in the world, the cold is still going to be there. Just write it out. From what I'm seeing of you, I'm not a doctor, okay? But I know some stuff about colds. Like, once you got it, you got it. It's just going to run its course. You know, some things like cough drops and cough medicine and suppressants, they help to alleviate some of the symptoms so you can go out and do things and not be in complete misery. But it's going to do what it's going to do regardless. You know, cough drops are not going to, it's not going to fix or cure the problem.
If not, no. I need 11:27. No, I'm not barking. I'm not barking. I need I'm getting Mucinex cough drops and sore throat spray. That's what I'm getting.
At the dollar store, that would cost $3. So what do you need $11 for?
That's what I'm getting. And I'm $11.27 short. That is it.
I'm telling you, I got this sneaking spidey sense that $11 is for a pack of smokes. Because like I said, a pack of smokes is like $10 plus tax.
Nobody's going to get rid of this dude telling me to bark. Seriously, I already answered what medicine. I said that because I need it before this goes down. It's going to go down.
Yeah, like the desperation, like the urgency. Everybody donate right now. Give me this money before my phone overheats. Like, I'm desperate, guys. My phone is about to shut off and I'm stranded. Give me money now. Like it's a scam tactic of I can't wait. I can't wait to get the money. Put it in my hand now.
It's gonna go down. No, there's no hot spot. Didn't you just see what happened? That's why I got cough drops and sore throat spray.
You know what? As much as she's screaming, she's over there screaming. I'm listening to her. You guys are listening to her. Normally, you can tell when somebody has the onset of a cold. You can hear the congestion in their nose. They sound very nasally. Or their throat their voice goes deeper. Or the throat is sore and raw and you have trouble talking. She's straight up screaming. And you ran up a hill too? How sick are you? You're telling on yourself right now.
Okay, that's fine. Lisa without J's, you sicko. Sicko, 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 sicko. Can you pin it, Mama Julie, please? I cannot. They don't have a hot spot by there. Did you not just see what happened? I had to run all the way up that street. Like, you guys just think I just make shit up for my own.
But you do. I mean, listen, Lisa. You're brand new to me. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure you out and see right through you. Okay? Like, you're supposed to be stranded. I don't see any roads behind you like you're on the side of a road and you can't get home. You just confessed to running up a hill. You're claiming to be sick when you're screaming with your full voice. I don't hear any nasal congestion. I don't hear the evidence of a sore, raw throat. I don't hear you coughing or sneezing or watery eyes. So you're straight up lying. You want that $11 and change for something else, but you're disguising it as medicine. Maybe the medicine you want is not good for you. You shouldn't be taking that kind of medicine. But I could be wrong about what I think the money is used for. But for someone who's stranded, I don't see you walking around looking for someone to help you. You're sitting in the same spot, and it sounds like a neighborhood. So you're not stranded.
I need $11.27 to finish getting my medicine. That is it. That's it. No, I don't. No, I was just trying to get on here with you guys to tell you what was going on.
No, stop right there. You did not get online to tell people about the situation and say, I've got this. Don't worry. I've got $11 and change in my pocket. I'm going to handle it. I'm going to go to the store and get it. No, ma'am. No, you came online saying, I need, give me. You're a taker. You're taking from people. You want to take from people. And you're trying to urge people to give faster by saying, I'm stranded. I need the money. I can't leave without the money. You don't really need it. You really, really don't. How old are you? You're not old enough that you can't think your way around a problem? Of course not, because you rely on other people to solve your problems.
My dad hasn't built me since this morning. I can't because I want. Oh my God, because I've been down here calling everybody. That's
okay. So that's a full-on shot behind her, and I got it blown up. You guys can see behind her. She's in a neighborhood. She's not stranded on the side of a road. Good to note.
why I called everybody that is supposed to be my friend.
Sounds like the people that are closest to you in your personal life, family members and friends, sounds like you burnt them all out. If you have parents or relatives or friends and all you need is $12 and they're not giving it to you, it sounds like you have exhausted all of those resources. And that's how you see them, as resources. You don't see them as people with lives and bills and rent. You're treating them as resources, and you've tapped them all out, or they're on to you and saying, I'm sorry, the bank of friendship is closed. The bank of relative is also closed. And so you only have one option for begging, and that's to come on TikTok and beg from strangers. You need to figure out, generosity will only get you so far, and people do have a tolerance. And once they hit that top level, there's nowhere to go.
And no, I can't do this anymore.
Good. Please don't. Look, Lisa. I've heard you have substance problems. I hope and I pray that you get help. You go into rehab if that's true, that whatever issues you may have, you also get help for them. But you need to stop this begging crap. This is not the way to live, living on the kindness of others. You are a person. Figure out some life plan.
Yes, I will. I showed the cigarettes this morning after I bought them. Ask anybody on here. 11:27. I'm short.
So you're sick. You're sick. And you bought a pack of cigarettes. Again, those cost about $10, $11, depending on what state you're in, depending on the tax. So you had the choice and the chance to take that cigarette money and spend it on cough medicine and cough syrup and really treat your health, and you chose cigarettes. Well, that's where your priorities are. You're being greedy. You had the money for medicine, for actual medicine. You chose to buy cigarettes. Well, you deal with your choices now.
Can you pin it, Miss Julie, please? If you send it there, she'll send it to me. No, she isn't, because I'm not home. So think you're funny. No, she isn't, because I'm not there. No, they're not. I do. No, they're not. I had 20 and 11:27 is what is left.
So you had $20 and you have 11 left. So that's like a $7 or $8. What'd you spend that on?
Yes, it is. I just need 11:27. That is it. That is all. And nobody will help. I asked all my friends, all my family.
And the people that are on TikTok giving to her, they're not taking a moment to pause and think about what she just said. If they paused and they thought about it, they think, this individual has family and friends and they aren't giving to her. Why is that? Could it be because she asks too much? Because they figured her out and they're shutting it down, because to stop somebody like this, you have to shut it down. If the door is a little bit open, they will take advantage.
And everybody just playing around. For what? Guys, the Cash App up there, please. The Cash App up there, please. I can't. The rest of my medicine, that's it. That's all.
You know what I'm not hearing? You know what I'm not seeing with her? Is she's asking and begging people to send her money. But I don't hear any talk about, if you send me money, I will do this for you. If you send me money for this, I will do this for you. Where is the other side of it? Where is the, if you help me out, I will do something nice for all of you, something, anything. I will give as much as I take. There's no mention of it. There's no mention of her paying people back. There's no mention of her doing something on TikTok as a thank you. Nothing.
That's all I want. Yeah, I'm glad it's a joke, ma'am. What you guys do is fucking rag on me.
Well, you open yourself up to criticism when you come online and do this all the time, Lisa. I mean, I'm sorry, it's a bad look. And everybody, we go through hard times. Sometimes really bad times, desperate times. Just, that's normal. For something bad to happen, it's unexpected and you're not ready for it. But to come online every day and beg, it's a really bad look. It's a really bad outlook.
Guys, if you send it to me, it's going to send it back. I don't even know if somebody did send it to me. I don't know what's happening. Is there a purple circle? No, there's a dog. It's a dog in the picture. A dog. It's a dog. Well, because I asked and everybody just making fun of me. And I came all the way. And then
yeah, and another thing I'm noticing about Lisa in this thing with her, she's acting like she's crying, but I don't see any tears. That seems to be another trait of the locals. They act like they're in distress. They act like they're crying, but there are absolutely no tears. They can't even act well enough to put tears behind their supposed sadness.
Like, go to the store. Did you guys just not see what happened with the wire?
Besides, if she were crying, not only will we see tears, but y'all know, if you do that ugly crying, your nose gets all stuffed up. It's hard to swallow. Like if you're sad for real, where is any of that here?
Wi-Fi all the way up here. Like, come on, man. Give me a break.
Like you're a really bad actress, ma'am.
It won't let you what? Send it to Mama Julie, 1966. Please. It's my phone's gonna overheat. 11:27. I can't.
And that's something that scammers do to make it seem like they're not scamming. People that really, really scam, one of the tactics they use is they know that asking for too much all at once, they probably won't get it. But if they ask for a really low amount, they probably will get it. And it may not seem like an actual scam when it is.
If I go down, oh my God. I showed them earlier. You can ask anybody who was in here. I showed the unopened pack and the pack I had just opened and smoked one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened to it. But she sends it right to me. So please send it to her. She'll send it right to me. Please. $11.27. That is all. If you want to try mine, that's fine.
So let's consider this for a minute. This is such a multi-level scam. So she's online asking for $11.27. But she's putting the request out to an entire audience of people. This is such a crafty scam. You're asking for $11.27, but you're asking it from many people. So if more than one person sends $11.27, there's a potential of making much, much more. And somebody in the comments just said, oh, you made over $200 this day. And that's precisely why she didn't ask for 200. She wanted 200, but to ask for 200, it's an obvious scam nobody would have given. But she probably figured if I ask for like $11, if I get $11 from 20 people, that's a lot of money. I'm going to make it seem like I'm not scamming. Then I just need a little bit of money. And by asking for a little bit, you end up getting a lot more because the amount of people giving is multiplied.
Fine, but it'll send it back. And I really don't have time to play games. I don't. What happened?
You are playing a game right now with people.
I was going to try to accept that. Shanann, I was going to try to accept that. What happened? What happened? What happened?
This is such an act. Girl, if you're sick as a dog and you're over there crying, you wouldn't be able to talk right now.
I'm not going to a pharmacy. I swear to God, if the cops come around anywhere near me, somebody's going to jail. I promise you that. One of you guys. Because they are so...
Well, look at her. It's like she went from being... Did y'all see the flip that just happened? She went from crying and I'm so upset to like instantly calm, making threats. Keep telling on yourself, Lisa. Keep telling on yourself. You're not really sad. You can't recover that fast if it were real.
So tired of you doing that. So tired. So go ahead, do it. Please do it. No, it won't be me, bro. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Got a bunch of people online that are really mean. Thanks for the $1, and then you canceled it. Thanks. Fucking jerks, man. Like.
And when you come online and you're asking and begging for money, you're going to get people in the audience that are going to troll you. That are going to send $1 and say, April Fools. You're opening the door to all of this, Lisa. You do. And yet you don't learn your lesson. You don't look at the situation and go, I've had it. I've had people trolling me, being mean to me. I'm going to get my own game going on and fix myself. No, you keep begging.
Abby, the other mod, get them out of here. If they're saying stuff about your brother and all that, no, not mute. Block. 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 Some little girl on her porch over here on the side of the street. I already told you guys, some little girl.
And how can you sit there, Lisa, and scream and cry and act the way that you do in front of kids? You're a mother. Where is the respect for other people's kids and not exposing them to all this negativity? Where's the respect? Like, you hear children playing nearby. Why not just quiet down a bit or take it somewhere else?
They send it and then I don't get to hit accept and they cancel it. That's how. And Shantice Rodriguez was the one that did that. So, no, I'm not. I need $11.27 to pick up my medicine. That's it. And
here's the funny thing that I'm just thinking about. She's in a neighborhood. You can see the houses behind her. She's nowhere near a storefront that if she gets the money, she can go right into the store and pick up the medicine. So she's supposed to be sick, but nowhere near the store to get said medicine. Make it make sense.
This is the CA. Hold on. Right there. It's right there. And yes, I do. It's not a pharmacy. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Woman, you better lower your tone. You're coming online begging for people. You got no reason to get mad. If you can get mad at anybody, it should be yourself. You put yourself in the predicament that you're in. It's nobody's responsibility to take care of you. The people that you're talking to, you are not their child. They are not your parents. You better take the bass out of your voice.
Have you ever not felt good, sir? It's a corner store. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find like Wi-Fi that works. Can you guys please?
What do you mean find Wi-Fi that works? I've been reacting to the stream. The Wi-Fi looks fine to me. So the Wi-Fi has been working. It's working long enough to where you can beg from people.
Just send it. Now I'm getting in arguments with the people on the street.
Yeah, because you're disturbing their peace. I'm surprised not everybody on that street is outside their houses yelling at you. You're sitting in the middle of a field or a neighborhood, crying and screaming around other people's kids, causing a disturbance. Embarrassing, inappropriate, ma'am. Inappropriate. How dare you? As a mother, how dare you?
Like, come on. No, you can't, smart ass. Get her out. Thank you. $11.27. They don't care. They're not really friends. That's why.
I love that. I love how narcissists, they purposely latch on to people to suck them dry of whatever money or resources or time or focus they can get out of them. But once that person that they're focused on, that they're bleeding dry, when they come to that moment of realization and clarity and they say, enough of this nonsense. I got to live my life. I got to use my money and time and resources for me. Suddenly the narc says, oh, you weren't really my friend. Who says you were a friend? Would a friend treat a friend that way? Would they look at them that way? Would they bleed them dry that way? No, absolutely not. Your life as it is right now, like you're not going to be able to be a friend to anybody for real. You're not in a position where you can give as well as take. You're just taking. So you're going to have trouble finding friends and keeping friends because you're not really finding friends that you can cherish and love and give back to. You're looking for associates and people to bleed off of until they figure you out and toss you out.
They're users and abusers.
Ma'am, have you looked in the mirror lately? What are you? What are you? What do you do? Users and abusers. What exactly are you doing? You're getting on TikTok and you're using people and you're abusing people and saying you're not a friend, da 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 da. When you're the one that you're acting like a tick, just sucking the blood off of other people and their finances.
Run all the fucking way back up here to the fucking people. I'm gonna get even for that one. Just wait.
You're going to get even with people for not giving up their money? Huh? What?
Fucking wait, bro. Where's my phone? All right. You want to pin your Cash App to see?
And isn't that funny? Look at the background behind Lisa. Doesn't that building look very, very close to the other buildings we saw during the footage? Same build and everything? I bet you weren't walking anywhere. You weren't stranded anywhere. You were staying close to home, like people in the comments said.
If I can get the 11.
Oh, shut up about the $11.27. Just go silent about that. I'm so tired of hearing about that amount.
Go back down. That's not fair. I had to run all the way back up here.
Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair that I only had a limited amount of cash and I spent it on smokes versus medicine. It's not fair that I'm stupid and I chose to spend money on a bad habit versus my health. No, it's not fair for you to bleed people dry when they're trying to take care of their health.
Fair. Like, it's not cool at all. They just like to see me make a fool of myself.
No, you like to make a fool of yourself. You're making money doing it, and that's why you won't stop.
Where's Abby? Abby, I need you, baby.
Beware of that. Beware when a narcissist says they need you. Beware. I'm telling you, beware. Anybody out there, if you're someone and you know someone who's a narc, beware of that word. I need you. It's not you that they need. It's something connected to you that they want to make use of. Narcs always follow the same behavior. A friend in need is a friend indeed. When they're in need, they'll be your best friend. They'll call you every day. They'll hang out. They'll love bomb you, whatever. But the moment you give them what they want, they disappear. They're not answering the phone. They're not answering the door. And they only come back when they need something again. So if anybody out there, if you know a narc of any kind anywhere, beware when they say they need you. Because they're not needing you for emotional reasons. They need you for physical reasons. You've got something that they want and they can make use of.
$11 and
I'm so tired of her saying that amount. I'm so sick of it. We're done here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that react. I look forward to the comment section. I'm going to be paying attention to it. How do you guys feel about Lisa? Would you like me to do more reacts on Lisa? And like I said, if I react to Lisa, I am in no way going to be making fun of or parodying or satiring what's going on with her if she has substance problems. And I certainly won't be showing any footage where she might be under the influence. We're going to handle this in a very respectful way. Even though she's a big time beggar locale, in that respect, going to handle it with respect. Because like I said, addiction is an ugly thing, and it's nothing to laugh at. There's nothing funny about it. So tell me what you guys think in the comments, and if a lot of you say I want to see more, then I'll certainly do more. But until then, hope you guys have a good day. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye now.